Hello guys again. I wanted to make this video about bullying. Bullying is something that I dealt with since I was little. I always had some bully and what I call in my time just a mean person. I'm gonna try to go back in time and tell you the things I went through when I was, being bullied and how I dealt with it. The early memories of my bullying started with a girl. I call her Tina. We were never friends, we were never close or anything like that. Tina came to my house one day. I was in elementary school. I cannot recall the exact age when this happened. So my mom sent me off in front of the little house where we used to live. Whatever. So we sat there and we were playing with Barbies and something went wrong. I guess she was playing with my toys or something and I wanted to play with that toy and she just insisted and insisted that she just wanted to play with my damn Barbie. Things went south. She started arguing with me and I remember she hit me and I hit her, I think with my shoe or something. The girl went running and I wanted to clarify this girl was known around the town because she was very tough and she would hit anybody that came her way. That's pretty much my description of Tina. So Tina left and I just stayed there crying, and then I got with some of my other friends and I was saying, oh yeah, I hit her on her coochie with this, on her crotch. Later on the day, my dad comes to visit me. He left his phone at my house. So my mom says, run and take this phone to him. I grab the cell phone and start running, and I go to the street and I see his car going down the hill from the street. And at the same time as I'm returning, there was a bunch of kids targeting me. They were coming for me and running. They were planning. I was probably so scared that I even saw the group to be bigger, but it was a pretty big group of kids trying to encourage a fight. And guess who was the team leader? It was Tina. As I was going through, it was a very narrow little path, so they cornered me there and Tina immediately starts hitting me, punching me, kicking me, and all the kids were like, yeah, beat her up, and encouraging this terrible act, and such a scary moment for me. That was my first real case of bullying, I think. I mean, I had other things at school, like kids calling me fat and this and that. That was actually the first physical attack I ever had from a bully. And it was something I'm never gonna forget. That was really a rough thing to get over for a while. I was really scared of going outside. I didn't want to play with any kids. I didn't want to walk by myself to school. I was scared. There was this boy that I'm gonna call Bob. What I remember, Bob was pretty buff. You know, I guess he liked to do physical things and he liked sports. And the other side was me, a very quiet girl with a few extra pounds and very insecure of myself. Bob would go through the hallways and like just to my face, and I was terrified. When I tell you terrified of this kid, I was having nightmares about him. And I was having nightmares with Bob for a very long time, and I was struggling for a while just to go to school like I did before. Another case of bullying that I had was a girl, actually a very tough girl. I wish I had pictures of these kids or I can describe it, because I am here chubby and all these kids are looking like I work out. I'm gonna call her Lynn. And Lynn, she got kicked out from another school because she gave the kid a beating, and she always got into fights, actual physical fights with kids, and she would always win. So to my luck, this kid was transferred to my school, this girl threatened me to give me a beating too. And thank God she never got to do that, because I would have been smashed. After I got out of elementary school, when I went in middle school, I thought, oh, this is a fresh new start. I was wrong. I remember when the Adidas shoes were like, everybody wanted them, the ones that had the stripes on the side. Every kid had them, and I have never had any brand shoes when I was a kid. So I asked my mom, can you buy me these Adidas, please? Now, I am a pretty tall girl, like I said before, and my feet, I'm size 10 because my feet gotta hold me. So yeah, when I was little, I was a bigger size than the normal kids. My mom bought me the shoes, and I put them on, and I was wearing them to school, and I felt great. I felt like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna make fun of me. I fit in this freaking group. I feel awesome. I get to school and I see people like you know, whispering and looking at me. And when I go in the classroom, a kid tells me like really loud in front of every kid in my class, like, you look ridiculous. Your shoes are too big and your pants are too short. Now, yes, my mom will buy me these pants because it was pretty hard for her to find long pants, so they were a little bit over my shoes, but I never thought that was gonna be a big deal until this kid made it a big deal, and everybody else laughed at me because I looked so ridiculous. So no further say, I never wore the fucking shoes anymore. And I cared too much about what people thought, and that was, I guess, the biggest mistake you can ever do, is caring about what people think. I felt the pressure, I was afraid, I was terrified of some kids in my childhood, but I thought I was good and I didn't deserve just to, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it. I thought, what about if I never existed? What about if I disappear? What about if my hair was blonde and my eyes were blue and my skin was white? Will anything change? I didn't like myself, but at the bottom of my heart, I knew I'm smarter than them. The one thing I was called the most was fat, and I cannot tell you how many nights I spent crying and feeling like the worst thing, and I couldn't understand why people were so mean at me, but they were mean to me. I'm sorry, guys. They were mean to me, and they just made me feel so bad about myself. But even like that, I still pull it off to have nice grades. So when I went to high school, I guess my body freaking stretched and I wasn't fat anymore. So nobody never paid attention to me, and that felt actually great. I felt like I was normal for the first time in my life. I want to encourage you, something I never did. When somebody comes to you telling you you're fat, you're little, you midget, you're giraffe, your hair's ugly, you stink, you... Please tell them you don't fucking matter to me and turn away, and that will stop it. And if this doesn't stop, then you will tell your parents and you will tell anybody else you can, because nobody is gonna make fun of you for telling them that somebody else is being a fucking idiot trying to freaking bring you down. And I'm sorry, yes, I know I have a potty mouth, but it's just, I was trying to make a video about something I was passionate, and this is like something, it gets me going. The reason why my major in college was social work, I wanted to be able to help people. I wanted to be able to turn people like bullies down. There's so many kids being bullied at schools, at different places, and they feel so hopeless that they end their own life. And that really makes me so mad. So if you ever feel like, I'm sorry, alright, I'm fine now, I guess. If you feel like you are alone and there's so much pressure in your chest that you can't take it, because somebody is just telling you that you're not good enough in some other ways, like you're fat, you're skinny, you're worthless. You're not. Please, if you're being bullied right now, write me. Don't feel alone. Ask me questions. Ask me whatever you want. I'm here for you. This gives me an opportunity to hear the voices that I probably never hear or write or read or whatever outside. I felt alone all my life when I was little, and it was very hard. And I am with you. I know how it feels. You might be thinking about doing a crazy thing like ending your life, and then what? You want to die and leave the bully living all happily ever after just because of... No. I'm telling you, you are worth a lot, and nothing in this life is worth ending yours. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, please, because I need people to come and talk to me so I can keep making my videos and keep communication with people that really is maybe struggling with bullying or anything else. Like I said before, I am a person and I've been through a lot just like you. Don't feel alone, okay? Talk to me. I would like anybody to give me ideas about what I'm making a video about and what do you want to see. Leave your comments below, send me messages. I'm Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. Everything is Dylianette. You can find me in any of those by my name. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Bye.